Can you guys see my screen? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so I'm looking to take an entry here. I like this volume imbalance, but like, I don't know. I want to get an entry here. It's very late in time, but we'll see. I must stop loss somewhere below these lows. And I want to target 5 handles. So this will be my initial entry there, my exit there, and eventually I want to take these equal highs right there. So let's see if we get an entry, guys. We're still respecting this 5-minute. Yo, Grati, yo, PS71, Leclerc, Hazard, Gravy, Savi, Sign Option, Vegeta, Ziggy, and Reincarnate. So we have a volume imbalance right there, okay? So I'm thinking I want to take a trade paper on here and see if I can get filled in. I like the setup, to be honest with you. It might not work, it might work, but eventually we can target 5 handles, which is NWG. We have this fair value gap, we have these equal highs. Very nice. So let's see if we get an entry. We have NWOG here, so the price might just come back here and chill here. I mean, we're gonna go over the whole thing today, right, guys? I'm gonna go explain the trades we took today. Why today is a very bad trade that you shouldn't be trading because it's triple withering or something like that. People like to call it witching or something like that. And then we're gonna go. This here right there is Dixie. So we're gonna go over it, explain what's going on there. But I want to see if I get filled in. So here we go. Keeping in mind that NWG is also the midpoint of this order block. Price may want to come back here, and we didn't get filled in. This whole thing can be also considered order blocks. The price, I'm allowing the price to come back to here. That's why my stop loss is a bit lower. But it's not letting me in. Tag me, baby. All right, I got a bad feel. It's supposed to fill me here, but like I don't want to miss out. So let's see what happens here. It's a paper trade, guys. Do not take this trade. This is just for what do you call explanation, teaching, educational purposes. But here I wanted to get added. There we go. So all right, so now here we want to see NWOG and the midpoint of this fair value gap should be respected, otherwise I will close the trade. So let's have a look. But why is it not showing here? If I put it yellow, does it show? It's not drawing it, which is annoying. I don't know how big it is, but you can see that now we respected the midpoint of this fair value gap. So my stop loss can be moved essentially here, but I want us to see quick rejection backwards, and the prices between very bad places, like I said, NWG, NWG. So now we expect some consolidation around here, but I just want to show you guys how I would manage a trade if I were to take this trade. I'm comfortable so long we do not close below this line. Who just joined? All right, so I'm just gonna drop to the 1 minute. I want to see what Dixie is doing. What's Dixie doing, guys? Dixie is dropping, so we have momentum to go up. What's Dixie's next target? We can go. Well, technically, we don't have any target for Dixie, so it's not much help. But yeah, I don't like this big movement down first. That was too aggressive for people for us to be going long. So I want to see how we respect this fair value, this this wick here. I don't want us to go below this one right now. So if we're bullish, we should close below above this wick, which is also our midpoint. So it's just shows how strong it is. So let's see what happens. I might actually just turn this off just so people don't take the trade. Educational, do not trade, guys. This lesson is about me mitigating risk. So I want to show what I would do if I want to trade. So right now we're at this important zone, right? This point here is very important. I want to see what price does. Now it's looking it's going to close below it. Now I dropped to the 1 minute and we closed below it. Now using it as this support, as a resistance. So now I can go ahead and close the trade safely. All right, but I'm going to give it a second or two. See if we respect it. Right now, I think we're going to be using it as resistance, so we might go down. But I want us to pump from here. In the next 1 or 2 candles, I want us to move away from this area. Really bad. I'm allowing it. I'm not closing right now. Why? Because we have this fair value up. Price might be just chilling here at the midpoint of it. But if it was a different time, I would be closing the trade exactly there. This candle has not closed yet. So I want to see how this candle closes. In 5 seconds, we decide what we do. Alright, so now it looks like we want to go down. We use that as support. Okay, now it should pump. And I don't want it to go below this here. So I'm going to move my stop loss all the way here. Because if it goes below this one now, we're most likely going to come back, take out the lows. So I'm comfortable with my stop loss being there, very tight. In this candle, in the next, like I said, next 1 or 2 minutes, I want us to move away from this area. So if we don't do that, I'm going to close the trade. If we do that, we have the displacement now, which is very nice. All right, we're respecting it. You can see how we're respecting what? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? This just shows you how algorithmic this market is, guys. It's controlled, okay? It's being controlled. And we're back to the FEG. Nice, nice. Speed and distance, guys. Just like that. Just like that, guys. All right. Easy peasy. Let's go. Now I want us to go take out this buy side, at least. And I hope someone's recording. Because this is the only time I'm going to be taking a trade live. And now I can move my stop loss safely to this area. We should not be revisiting it again. If we do, then I'll be stopped out, and I'm fine with that. We have this order block. This now becomes an order block. Midpoint of it should be respected. Midpoint of this should now be respected. We should not go below at this point. So I'm comfortable having my stop loss here. In fact, I'll go on a 5 minute. And yeah, looking good. This is no longer important. This is no longer important. This is important. My stop loss just below that, which is fine. Let's see if we can go take that target out and essentially our maximum target. It can go eventually to these highs, but I don't know if we have this momentum. I'm just going to go for 5 handles and I'm going to be content. Maybe if I went with another contract here, I would have been content with this one as well. But let's see. Because you don't want to stay too much in the market. Get your money and get out. Let's see. We have 2 FVGs. I want to see this FVG stay open and this one be respected. Did you see, guys, how I was calm when it just dropped that fast? Because I know I'm allowing the algorithm to go to these specific places for reference because it uses these areas for reference. All right, so you saw how accurate it is. Like I showed you guys on the 15-second how many times we respected that. It was another line here that I put in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles on the exact same line. All right, my stop loss, how far was it from there? A few ticks. I'm not moving it. I'm not reducing it. I'm not doing anything with it because if it's going to close below that, then I'm going to get stopped out. I'm allowing myself, or I'm just going to close the trade. But at that point, I was more comfortable. So now, remember, keep in mind the NWOG here. So putting stop loss here is really not good. This would be a safe place, but I'm fine because I don't think the price should be come back now. Come back anyway here. So I want us to take out this here, and probably if I had another contract, I would have got out here. Let's have a look. It's about 4 points, which is great. I'm looking for 5 handles. So let's see if we get it. I hope so. Dix is going out. By the way, guys, I'm sorry about this. It's supposed to be green. It's supposed to be red. It's supposed to be green. It's supposed to be red. This is supposed to be green. And this is supposed to be red. All right, so now we can see Dixie going down. All right, Dixie made a lower low. So I want us to come back here to the sell side. This is sell side. I want Dixie to come back, take out this high, and I want ES to make a new high, which is closer to where we were. Keep in mind, NWOG, we have this fair value gap, midpoint of it. This here, we have a low, high, lower low. This becomes a breaker block. Well, technically, if this high is a high one, let's see. This is high of this candle. Look here. The high of this candle is 72 to 75, and this one is 72, 75. So it's not a breaker. Good. That's good. So I don't expect the price to be rejecting here. I want us to move quickly now, right? Notice this volume imbalance. Now I don't want us to go below it. Very small one actually, but still. Yeah, something like that. So if we go on the 1 minute, we should be respecting that. We're using it as support here and here. Now price, I'm allowing the price to come back here, respect it, and see what we're gonna do. Oh. Here is an area where you can add to your position. All right, so you can add here on your position. For example, I will add maybe I don't know. If I do, I'm gonna be if I'm wrong, then I'm gonna be really bad. But right now it's looking kind of nice. We have another volume imbalance here, so yeah, I'm probably gonna look to add. All right, I added one more here. Now notice how my average fill becomes higher, right? So I want to see this area be respected. Oh, it's so slow. I want to see this. I don't want us to close below this area here. I'm going to remove this one because it's too annoying. This area here, I want us to use this as support. I'm allowing the price to go down more up to where? Until this fair value gap, the midpoint of it. This was another area where you could add another more of your position. Where's my stop loss? This order block. Let me just remove this. Let me remove this. Okay, take the high, put it below. Your stop loss should be anywhere below this, right? We added a contract, so we decreased our risk. So hopefully this works out. Otherwise, let's see what happens. We're still respecting it. Look at this, guys. This is algorithmic. To the tick. Now here, I'm allowing it to come back to this FEG, which is now my entry. It wasn't a nice place to add because if I were to measure from here to this high, we are in premium. If I'm longing, I shouldn't be adding pyramiding in the premium. I should maximum in the discount. This was here, and a problem were added in position in the premium. So you guys do not do this, right? I'm just showing educational. I'm not losing anything. We just tape reading and taking a trade together. But here is a premium. You shouldn't be adding into your position in premium. You should add maximum in this FVG, for example. You can add a position here. I didn't pay attention to it too much because I was fluctuating. But let's have a look. Price may want to come back to here. So yeah, while we do that, let's go over today's trade. We can still see it there. That's not quite good. Let's hide it. Oops. And then we come back to it in a minute and see if we got stopped out. Remember, it's paper trading, guys. I'm not losing anything. I'm not winning anything. I'm allowing the price to come back to this midpoint of this FVG. I'm moving my stop loss a lot, but because I'm being dynamic. Anyway, today we had a very beautiful trade. We took live. I posted it on the LuxAlgo sweep channel. What did we do in Asia? Let me put this down. We saw previous session high. We went up. We went down. We formed Chosh. Very nice. FVG, step 3. You entered the FVG. We tapped it to the tick. Once, twice, 3 times. You entered exactly at there. Put your stop loss either at this high or this high. It's safer to put this high. How much are we risking? 10 ticks. So $100. Where's our maximum target? Let me remove everything. Previous session low, right? So this is our target. Easy peasy. 7 RR, guys. 7 RR. Risking $100 to make an essentially $800 or $900. And boom, we go straight down. What other confluences we have? Well, if I take my Fibonacci, put it from the high to here, drop it down, standard deviations, boom, 4 equilibrates with or resonates with my target, which is Asia low. These equal lows. Very nice target. Added as more confluence that the price want to go there. I go ahead and add NWOG to check if there's anything important. Just toggle on and off. Boom, we have NWOG as well there. We have 3 confluences. We have session low. We have equal lows. We have 4 standard deviations. And we have NDOG. We have 4 confluences, guys. 4 damning confluences. And the price just rallies from here to here. Easy peasy 7 RR trade. Risking literally nothing. Not even coffee money. I mean, coffee is even more expensive than this. So now let's go back to our trade and see if we're still in there. Now, notice we're still respecting the 5-minute FVG. I don't want us to close below this FVG. Now we're closing. We're starting to close below it. My eye was on the FVG. Now my eye, this FVG. Now if we close below it, my eye goes to this. If we close below this, my eye goes back, go to the midpoint of this FVG, of this order block, right? Since I added position, my stop loss, I moved it up. But essentially, your stop loss should be at the midpoint of this FVG, of this order block, and leave it there, and then leave it do whatever it does. Everything else is noise going on, right? Price, we're allowing the price to come back to this FVG. We're allowing the price to come back to the midpoint of this this wick. And then we will allow the price to come back to the midpoint of this order block. At this point, if it closes below this, this is the last line of defense. If it closes below this, then I would close my trade. I don't have to put my stop loss all the way at the end. Now, what I teach you guys is, you take a trade. Where is it? You take a trade, sweep, chosh, FVG, put stop loss at the lows of the session, and then target the highs, right? Well, you can do that, but I'm teaching you guys precise entries and exits. I'm teaching you guys how to mitigate losses, where to put your stop loss, where to pyramid. I pyramided wrong, so that was my bad. But yeah, so showing you, if I want to move my stop loss, most people just put it to this low, right? You just keep moving it to lows, etc, etc. I'm moving it to midpoint of the wicks. I'm moving to midpoint of the order blocks, right? This here, the body closes of this order block. Let's make sure. Just the midpoint of this order block, midpoint of this the body of this order block is a safe place, safe haven for a stop loss. But the next area of point you can put your stop loss is the midpoint of it. So price, you shouldn't put a stop loss there, but you should be watching the price, right? So the price should not be closing below it. Notice how we came back straight to this, respected it, and when pumped up. I was down like, I don't know, $80. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm trusting the process, right? It might look scary. It does look scary, and I'm doing that live in front of people. I don't care if I get stopped out, but I'm doing it live in front of people and showing you that the algorithm, if your setup is correct, the algorithm will support you, no matter how many people are shorting. They will not be able to go below this. Now, why did it go below by 2 ticks? You said it's very accurate. Look, why are you lying, right? Like to the tick. This is 2 ticks, right? Because if it just closes exactly at the 50%, then it will be in books. It will be so obvious. Look, oh, we go to the midpoint of this order block. Oh, we go to midpoint of this FVG. Oh, we go to blah, 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 right? It will be so obvious. It will be too obvious. So they just trick you a bit, put a little bit more extra, 1 or 2 ticks, to allow the broker to, 1, bid, accept the bids and asks, and 2, to hide it from the books, right? So nobody's looking at the wicks. Everybody's looking at FEGs. Low equal lows equal highs. But yeah, so now what are we doing, guys? Now we keep checking the chart. So what are we doing? We're still respecting the midpoint of this fair value gap to the tick. I like that, but we should be seeing something move very fast. So notice, guys, in 3 minutes, I think, or 2 minutes, exactly 210 seconds, we will have something called macros, right? So we will have macros. The macro will either take my stop out, these lows, or it will take out these highs. So it will run to liquidity. I just hope that it will run to these liquidities, right? But the way it works is it goes down, takes out people long in, and then goes to its target. I just hope it just goes to its target this time, right? Today is not a very good day to trade. I wish I put this example in the morning. I mean, I posted it on the chat, so you guys, whoever took the trade was profitable. That was good. But I wish it was too early. Everybody was sleeping. So now we're just chilling and watching this fair value gap. My stop loss, of course, not going to be here. My stop loss, I would be moving it below the 50% of the order block or below the 50% of this wick. But since we have NWOG here, NWOG here, NDOG, NDOG, so the price is going to be accumulated. Remember I told you guys price will chill at these areas, so it will consolidate. So it's going to probably be something like this. It's going to go like something like this. Something like that. Now we just watch. Now it's just patient games. Now we're getting fed new data, right? So now we go in the 1 minute, check what's going on. Okay, we have this order block. We're respecting that 1 minute midpoint. Great. Now I want to see this fair value, the bearish ones get destroyed. Do we have any bearish ones right now? We only have this one here, right? So I want to see that one get disrespected if I want to see bullish. I don't want us to stay in this area. I want to see us move very fast away. So far, we've been respecting all the bullish ones, which is great, but we don't have any movement. We're going to get the movement in approximately 15 seconds. Yeah, making jokes. So welcome everybody who didn't join. Just checking. You saw I was a few ticks away from my stop loss, but trust the algorithm. If you get stopped out, look guys, look, notice how I'm very calm. If I get stopped out, if price goes below the 50% of this and I get stopped out, I am fine. Do you know what I do? I'm like, damn, I got stopped out and I got stop traded and then went in my direction. It won't do that. It will not stop trade you and then go the way direction you want it to. It will go the direction you got stopped out in, right? So I will be looking for shorts. If I get stopped out, I'm going to be looking for shorts to go down. Unlike other people who put entry and then stop loss and they get stopped out and be like, damn, and then you just ran without me. The market just went to take me out and blah, blah, blah. That's not correct. What I'm doing, if I get stopped out, if I'm long and I get stopped out, I'm now looking for shorts. Because if I get stopped out, that's the algorithm specifically saying we're going to go shorts. Because these areas of reference should be respected if we're longs. The algorithm will not let anybody go below them. Not anybody, right? It will not let anybody go below them. But notice, in any other day, we would have just pumped up already, right? We have equal lows, equal highs, equal highs here. Look how many times I went in negative and positive. I'm staying calm. Why? Let me tell you guys why. Because if you open Dixie, this here is Dixie. What have we been doing in Dixie in the past few minutes? We pumped so much today, and now we're just chilling in this range. When Dixie is chilling, both sides is going to be high resistance. Going up going to be high resistance, going down going to be high resistance. What I mean by high resistance is the price will make you stressed as hell. Like you're going to be like, how many times it came close to the stop loss? How many times did it came to our TP? It's just gonna piss you off so much. You're gonna be like, go there already, right? As we're experiencing now. This is why this time going live this time is important, because if you can learn this in these conditions, imagine what you're gonna do when Dix is just pumping, right? As in today's morning entry. We entered at this FVG, we took a short. Dixie was pumping. What does that mean to all assets that are not starting with USD? They're gonna be dumping. Boom, I'm in a short, boom, straight. I entered, what did I enter, guys? I entered here. 2 candles, I'm ready at 2 RR. 3-4 candles, I'm already at 1k profits at my maximum TP. Easy. But notice here how close we are to our TP. Goes up, we went to about 106, 180 bucks, back to 87. Maybe we go back to break even, go down again, blah blah blah. So it will piss you off. You guys have to be able to recognize shitty conditions. Excuse my French. This now is rubbish. Price doesn't know what to do. All the assets don't know what to do. Do we go up? Do we go down? Well, the best way they can answer that is that we at NDOG and NDOG. So we're going to be chilling here. We are a chill place. We don't care. Yes, this thing is chilling here. So we can chill. We're in a comfort zone right now, right? NDOG and NDOG or NWG, new week opening up, new day opening up, are a chill area, right? It's chilling. It's in a safe place. Dollar's not moving. We should not move either. We could chill here. But I would expect us to go pump here already because we are 4 minutes into our macro. So where does the macro start? Let's have a look. I just hope I don't get stopped out by the end of this thing, so you guys don't hate me, but still. Let's demo. So where is here? If I write this, does it work? Yes, baby. Till damn, that's such a short time frame. Yeah. Between this area and this area, let me just hide this down. Between this area and this area, we expect a macro to either take out the lows or take out the highs. These highs, I mean. That would be good if I remove. There's too many stuff on the chart. I don't like it. It's distracting. Patience, patience, boys. Patience, patience. If the price comes back, close below the middle point, the 50% or the midpoint, mean threshold of, not mean threshold, the consequent encroachment of this wick, then we most likely come back and visit this area. I'm gonna stop it just a few below it. If you close below this, we're gonna come back and take out these lows. And I'm gonna be, oh, I got stopped out. No. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna shift my bias to shorts, and I'm gonna go shorts. We have these equal lows. We have an FEG here. And we have that low there. Please, someone. Spondy, please tell me you're recording. Please show Dixie indicator. Show, brother. Hold on one sec. You go, bro. TP will hit again. Hopefully, brother. So Dixie again. Look, see, guys? It's going back down. It's up 100, 150, down 87, back 100. It's going to piss you off. And this is the times where you should not be trading. Now, let me open Dixie again. Right? I'm showing specifically times where you should not be trading. Oh, if you're trading, you would be able to handle it. If you get stopped out, no problem. The bias has changed. If you're still not stopped out, well, the draw is high right now. The price will get there, but by pissing the hell out of you, like until you have like God forbid, a heart attack. See? So this is Dixie, guys. Dixie goes down, all assets go up. Dixie goes up, everything goes down. Not now. We're almost taken out. Sell side, right? Remember, I know this. This is sell side. Finally, come on, baby. Oh, what's this? What's the hell is that? Okay, that was weird. Anyway, Dixie. If Dixie takes out the sell side, I want us to make a new high. Are we making a new high right now? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're up to 137 bucks right now. Yes, sir. Screenshot that right now. Come on. Come on. Dixie, make that low. Now Dixie must go down. For the market to be symmetric, up, we have to make a new high on ES, which we did. We made a new high on ES. Now Dixie has to make a new low for the market to be symmetrical. Otherwise, we're going to be having a problem. At this point, we made a new high. You can take a partial. I can be able to close one of my trade. Now at this high, I would have closed. Damn it, I missed my own chance. But you would be closing one of your partials. Partials pay, guys. Partials pay. So now I didn't take my partial, so I'm going to be pissed. But as soon as I make this high again, I'm just missed it. All right, so I want Dixie to take this low to be symmetrical. Come on. So I'm going to be taking, as soon as we go above this high, I'm going to be taking a partial. Come on. All right. I'm taking a partial now. I'm down to 1. Very good. Partial secured. Now you can move your stop loss all the way up until, for example, here or below this fair value gap, or above here. We can get, oops, lazy. We remove these. And now we just let it run to our TP, just like that. Go buy side. Now I want us to come back here and we'll be done for the day. Now let's have a look. Did Dixie take the low? Still not. Good. We still have time. Dixie, go down, baby. Come on, baby. Our TP is very close. We're only 3 ticks away. You can move your stop loss to break even, but at this point you actually can. But like, I don't know. I'm just going to keep it like this. We have a volume imbalance right here. I want us to use it as support, not close below it. Fuck, I'm going to put my stop loss at break even now. We should be able to take it now. So Dixie has to make this move down now, any moment now. Notice how between the time 15:15 and 15:45 we ran liquidity, we took out the highs. This can be the manipulation of the macro to get us more down, right? Possibly, but I don't think so. So now let's see if we get stopped out profit. Notice how we're respecting. So if I go down to the 1 minute, we should be respecting that volume imbalance to the tick. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up, down, 7. Before the fair value gap. This is awesome. If I go on the 15 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 candles respected. Oops, why did I go on the daily? Respected that volume imbalance. It's a glitch in the matrix. Price should come back and fill it or respect it. So if we pump up, come back down, respect it and pump even more, or if we just take our TP already. So at this point, I'm just gonna put it this high and be content with it. So come on already, man. You can do it. Dixie, come on, take that low. Yes, baby. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Come on. As soon as that it takes that low, it's gonna be scary. So this is fair. I'm gonna keep at the high. There we go. We took that. We took our TP. We actually took our maximum TP. There we go, guys. Just like that. Delete sell stop. Boom. Easy. How much was it? Easy to come to. I don't know actually. Let's have a look. I don't know how much that was, but that was 2 contracts, so it should be around 300 something. 95 and 95, 150, 150, 300, around 300, yeah. And now we came back to end dog just like that. Rupee, guys, and Dixie made a low, and now we're pumping. This is how you trade, guys. This is how you recognize hard, stressful things. I'm here, I recognize it. Recognizing it is enough, right? It's important that you recognize this is bad conditions, because Dixie wasn't moving. As soon as it started moving, now we're in the Gucci, right? We took the low, very nice. We took a buy side. ES made high. Market is now symmetric. Can I get W's in the chat? Yeah. Did anybody take that trade? Yes, sir. I'm just copying some people on YouTube and they're just gonna get W in the chat. They probably lose like 20k and then they put the W that made them money. All right. So just like that, guys. Notice how I was safe. Notice how every PD array was respected. The 5-minute fair value gap, right there. The midpoint of it, right there. The midpoint of the order block to the tick, right there. And then this one was on the 1 minute, I think. So on the 1 minute, we respected it twice there. We had this wick. We respect the midpoint of it. Let's have a look. This one. We respected this one to the tick. On the 1 minute, guys. On the 1 minute. It's not noise. It's not noise. It's just more data. I'm looking for more data, right? So I'm gonna trade. I'm in the trade. And there we go. We went to end dog. So most likely we're going to come back and take our original target, which was here, which is 10 handles. From my entry today was five handles. That was $250. I was in 2 contracts, but my average entry came back up around here. So I don't know how much that made, but just the midpoint of that, so about 300 maybe. But just like that, guys, easy peasy. Let's have a look actually. We entered here, we got out here, and this one, I don't know why this one's continuing. Oh, it's because the 5 minute. Right, so now at the we are at the midpoint of the fair value gap. We at end dog, price likes to chill here. What's Dixie doing? Dixie took its target right now. So Dixie most likely is going to start consolidate again. I don't think it's going to come down to take out these lows. I didn't check out the high time frame, but most likely these become all low resistance. So if we took out this low, most likely we'll take out this, all become low resistance, right? And in contrast, yes, all assets will be going up. But notice how we respected it to the tick and went down. Let me remove this end dog. So today, guys, I showed you how you trade one of the hardest thing, right? Between areas of end dog or NWG, because consolidation will happen, accumulation will happen, the market will not move. I showed you how to trade conditions where there's accumulation or just the VIX is not moving. So the market is going to chill. I showed you guys how hard it is in terms of patience, right? It's going to piss the hell out of you. It's going to give you all types of anxiety, right? But we get there. It doesn't mean you do not hit your target. The draw is up. The algorithm will bring it up, but it's just going to find it hard to get there, right? Right. Yeah, yes, so thank God I'm happy I didn't get stopped out, just so I can explain all this stuff. I don't care really, because it's a paper trade, but this here was hard. This trade here was very simple, all right? So just like that, guys, let's see what Inku is doing. Oh, Inku is also in the same thing, so yeah, pretty much not much anymore. Any questions, guys? I'm still in the trade. How to add Dixie? Let me show you. Add it just like you add this. Type Dixie. So you click here. Wait. You click up. Next to NQ, there's an arrow. Sorry, the plus sign. You click it. You click add Dixie, for example. You add new pane. Click new pane, and then come here, and then just change it from line bar to candles, and then choose the colors you like. Of course, you can just put split screen and stuff, but I prefer this. It's less distractive. It's not an indicator. It's not an indicator. It's this. All right. That's about it. Any questions, guys? Everybody spam Mickey saying W. 56 W. You're welcome, LuxAlgo. LuxAlgo, I realize you're not signed up, so please sign up. Could you go over UTPs again? Of course, love. 1 sec. Are you in the chat? Can't see you. Oh, there you are. Okay. So wait. Just remove everything because everything's annoying. So my TP is basically the strategy says what, right? You had a sweep. Let me put this down. So your previous session low, that's step 1. Step 1, sweep of previous session low. Here we swept nuke AM low. So we go long. Step 2, Chosh, bullish. Step 3, FVG, bullish for entry. Sweep, Chosh, FVG for entry. We entered right there. Stop loss, you can put it at the low if you plan to go all the way to previous session high, which is there. But since we're nearing the end of the day, these equal lows here are very nice. I was looking for the next closest target, next high. Where's my nearest high? This high right there. Let me close this sessions. This high right there, right? This is my nozzle. So that was my TP. That's 10 handles, all right? That's 2 RR, that's 10 handles. Very nice trade, okay? I'm content. That's 42 times 12.5. That's about 500 something with one contract. If you take 2 contracts, that's 1K. You should be done, right? But I plan to take only 5 handles, right? So what does 5 handles mean? 5 points. 5 points means from 47.62 to 47.67, right? 0.25, 0.25. That makes me $250. If you can replicate this every day, you'll be rich. So just like that, let me just move up again. I was looking for 5 handles, 5 points, right? I had 2 contracts on. I would have closed one at 5 handles, put stop loss at break even, and then let the one run till here. But since we're in really bad conditions with Dixie, now it's back to this consolidation, right? You see, back to the consolidation. And market was just going to consolidate as well. We are between 2 end dogs. So we probably find it hard to come back here. We made it so hard to come back to these highs, let alone midpoint of this, let alone come back all the way here, right? So it's up to you. The nearest high is where you should take partials at least, right? Partials pay you guys. Partials pay you. I made my money. I put my stop loss to break even. If I get stopped out, no problem. I didn't, thank goodness. I did hit my TP, my second TP actually, or my second contract hit the TP as well. And that was like this. So this trading here, you don't want to be trading here. But in this case here, what did we do here? We had Josh FVG. You had clear targets. You have TP1. This swing low. There's liquidity below it. People who are long, people who are longed from here or from here are in the most profit, right? People who are late to the game, late to the longs, they would add here. More people that are late will add here. People that are more late will add here. More late to the longs that just woke up. Oh, we're pumping. Let's go long. I'm going to put my stop loss at the blows. They put the stop losses. Eventually, the last area that they entered probably here, we took them out. Done. If we take out this low, we most likely can take out this low and this one, and eventually our maximum TP, which would be previous session low, right? So from where are we? We're in London. Previous session becomes Asia. So if we're shorting, we will target the previous session low, right? Because there's liquidity here in terms of stealth stops. People long in, they will have the stop loss here. If you're long, you buy one to the market. So to get out of the market, you either get +1 as a TP, or if you get -1, so sell limit order as a TP, or sell limit order as a stop loss. So the market goes down to buy into your sell stops or sell limit stops, right? So just like that. Now, was this favorable? Why did I say these lows here? If I would take this one, I'm probably gonna take out this and this and this, because we're in low resistance here. Why? Low resistance doesn't mean supply and demand, supply resistance, support and resistance. It means one thing and one thing only. Dixie, pumping means every swing low becomes low resistance. Notice, we took out this high with one candle. We took out this low with one candle. We took out this low with one candle. We took out these lows and this consolidation with one candle. We take out this whole low with one candle. All right, one candle here. On this candle. We took out these lows with one candle. We took out these lows as well in one candle. So all these hedge funds, all these big money people, long in here, got stopped out with few candles. Easy, right? What we're noticing here is, so anybody long in, for example, now we're longing, right? Yeah, Dix is going up, so shorts are nice. Look how hard, one candle, look, notice here, guys. One candle brought us all the way from here to here. From here to here took us around 100 candles. Notice, one candle, 100 candles. Why? Because Dixie pumping. Now we're in high resistance in terms of what? In terms of taking out highs. Because if Dixie is pumping, we should be dumping on ES. Price here, but the draw is high, right? So we want to keep going up, but it's harder to go up. It's easier to go down. So we go up, one candle down. We go up, one candle down. We go up, 1, 2, 3 candle down. We go up, many candles, 2, 3 candles way down. We go up very bad and we go easily down because Dixie is pumping, right? Dixie is pumping. So it's resistance to people longing. And we were longing, and you just saw that in your, like, easily, right? So now let's notice what happened. Let me just clear so many stuff here. So here we just touched this midpoint of this fair value gap. Dixie is again probably pumping. It's bullish. It's high resistance to go up. These high, this high, this high, this high, this high, this high, this high are all high resistance. It doesn't mean there's support and resistance there. I'm just mean if it's gonna be so hard to get the price up, but it's gonna be so easy to take out this low, this low, this low, this low, this low, because this is pumping. Low resistance down, including this low there and this one, and all the way up. So if we break out below this low, how far can we go? Well, we have an order block here. So why would I just open? Midpoint of that. We'll most likely come back to midpoint of that, right? We already tested the midpoint of this. We'll come back to midpoint of this. If we take out the midpoint of this, we'll most likely come back and take out this low. All right, and then etc. etc. We probably got all the way there. But right now, we're not there. We only look at what is next to us, right? Most of you ask me, how do you know which one to look at? Well, right now I'm here. Why the hell am I looking there? When do I look here? Once this low is broken. Because what's the next data that I can be fed? This here. If this gets broken, what's the next available data to me that can be fed? This wick here. Even the midpoint of this wick. To get started, right? You always ask, like, wonder why price has been dumping so hard. We have clearly these lows here, right? This low here. We're gonna be targeting. Everybody be like, they have the positions on, they're just waiting, and then in a moment it comes back to here, and then just pumps. Right? Do you ever wondered that? Because of this, the algorithm knows you're looking for this low, so it takes out where you're not looking here. Go back ahead and retest it. Go test it. Go ahead and retest it, my guys, my friends. So you come back here, and then everybody here would get stopped out. They're like, we were so close to here. Why didn't we take this here? Oh, I wish I wasn't greedy. Oh, I wish I took TP. Blah blah. Oh, I wish I took partials. Right? It happens to the best of us. It happens to me a lot. That's why I was forced to learn it the hard way. So you guys don't have to, right? So, Leona, I hope that was useful. What you are asking. Any more questions, guys? I hope someone recorded this so we can post it. But pretty much, I was doing this live session without Shisha, which is pretty new to me. So, any questions, guys? Yes, thanks. Look, I'm trying to emulate you and stop paper handling. Love, basically, you look. You do not have to be whole till the end, okay? The important thing is you take partials, right? You just take partials. Your game will change, right? It will really change because partials will never fail. If, for example, if my TP is here, for example, my TP is, I don't know, let's say, go back to this example. If my TP, maximum TP here, I would take profit partials here and here. I would secure myself. I've made myself pay because you're not getting paid on the market. You're not getting paid for your time on the market. You're getting paid for your executions. You took partial here, you got paid. You waited 10 hours. Price just went back, stopped you out. You waited 10 hours and you not paid, right? It's not like if your boss says just like, hey Teleona, or like, hey Luke, you just worked today for me 30 days, but I don't feel like paying you, right? I mean, I don't feel like paying you. Can he say that? Like, he can say that if he wants, right? Technically. So you must pay yourself and then let the rest run. If it hits your maximum TP, awesome. If not, then you already paid yourself and you got stopped out at riskless free trade. Partial with risk reward. Nice one, gratitude. So this Dixie works same way as ES and NQ. This Dixie works same way. No, let me write it here in chat. Dixie going up, everything goes down. Dixie going up, everything goes down. For Forex pairs, anything that doesn't start with USD goes down. For example, Euro GPP goes down. USD, I don't know if there's something like this, goes up. All right, makes sense. I don't know what you guys call it, cable or some fancy tropical forest. I'm not into that. I think the Kingfisher will probably help you with that. But how does he asked the question, how does layering happens if the user is not sure how and when to enter with big lot size? You mean pyramiding? So today I pyramided very bad. I did a very bad pyramid. Why? Because I entered in a premium, right? So you shouldn't be. So basically, guys, look, this is how I would Actually, I tried to show you guys, but it was in premium. So what I did, do you guys remember what I did? I entered at the FVG, one contract. If the price went down to the midpoint of this FVG, I would enter another contract. Price went up, it went down till where? Till the midpoint of this order block, right? Let's have a look. Let me remove everything. I entered here. Price came back to the FVG. I missed it. I would have added another contract here. But suppose you didn't. Price went up, came back down till where? Till the midpoint of this order block. Came back here. I added another contract here. I know it does look scary. The price is dumping. Boom, boom, boom. Did you see me flinch? I don't know. It might stop me out. I don't know. But I'm calm because I know the algorithm is allowed to come back to here, right? We're here. I'm in profit and we just dropped suddenly. Because the algorithm will refer to these prices. It came back here while people are shaking and trying to get off the exit position and getting scared. I was looking to add another position here. I know it sounds scary. I'm still finding it difficult, but this is how we do it. Price goes back up. We form a volume imbalance here. It's so annoying. Price goes up, comes back down. You add into position. Of course, now we took our target, so this one wouldn't be advisable, but the one I entered in was 1 minute. So it was interesting. So where was it? Where was it? This one here. So this one here. Oh, this is annoying. I'm not even gonna bother. All right, so I entered on this FVG, which is the 5-minute FVG, right? The price goes up, goes down. I entered another contract here, right? And I expect this price to hold it, right? And price goes up. Now notice, guys, listen. There's no such thing as supply and demand in these markets, okay? In commodities, there is. In cattle, in corn, in oil, I don't know. There is actual supply and demand. If the farmers stop selling cows, then there was a fluctuation in the market. But in here, there's no such thing as supply and demand. And the point thing I'm going to try to tell you guys, and please note it down. An FVG or a gap, NWOG, new weekly opening gap, new daily opening gap, new opening range gap, new opening week, new week opening gap actual. Yes, that's another thing, by the way. Void, liquidity voids, volume imbalances, fair value gaps. These volume imbalance, like here, these are not supply and demand. If they get disrespected, it's out. It's nothing like that. The price will refer back to them so many times. Price goes up, goes down, use it as discount. Goes down, goes up, use it as support, as resistance. Goes up, use it as support. Comes back down, use it as support. It doesn't matter how far back it is. For example, guys. This fair value gap. Let me show you guys. They are not supply and demand, so they can be reused. Look here, guys. This fair value gap, this is a bearish fair value. This is a fair value gap, bearish fair value gap, right? We disrespected it. We closed above it, right? Right here, if we're going up, come back down, we can use this as support, as, I don't know if you want to call it demand zone. I don't know. We can use it as support. It's not invalidated. The price will refer back to it. Not just this one. For example, back here. This volume imbalance here, you see it right there. Can you see it? Sorry, I'm really sick. So this volume imbalance right here, if we extend it in time, let's see if price did anything to it. Look at this, guys. Look how many times we respected it. Can you guys see this, or am I just imagining things? Look how many times. To the tick. To the tick. We even made another one here. The price uses it, even one from way back. I don't care if you get suspected. These zones will be used again. There's a fair value gap here. While you look in your eyes at this bullish one, yes, this one is more stronger, but this one will be referred to back by the algorithm right there. Look at this. Yes, the wicks do the damage. The body tells the story. Wicks do the damage, bang, bang, bang. And then until this candle, we went a bit down to sweep these lows, to these people shorting here, like manipulate. So we had accumulation, manipulation here, and then distribution up, like that. See, that's a bearish fair value gap using as support from months ago. That has been disrespected here. These zones will be still useful, right? It will still be useful. Notice here, guys, this high here, This week here. What do you think? What made this price drop from here? This how many days ago this was? 14 December. One day after my birthday. Extended out in time. Is this random, guys? Like, I don't know. There's billions of people trading this market. There's trillions of dollars being passed from hand to hand. Somehow, somewhere in the world, everybody went on Facebook. Everybody said, at midpoint of this week, we're all gonna short. Right? To the tick. Where do you think the midpoint of this candle is? Is that random, guys? Where is it? Is this random? While people trying to go to this high, the algorithm already repressed, already programmed to go short here. It's already programmed to go short here. Price goes down, everybody thinks it's going to be breakout, go up. The algorithm already programmed from a day or two before to go short here. Nobody's going to change that. Nobody. Now, I don't care how many people go long. I don't care if the whole Discord of LuxAlgo says go long, 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 long. It won't. It won't. Right? So this wasn't extended a bit. Oh. I hope this was useful, but let me see. There's a lot of questions. So, what is this whole setup called? I really love the experience. I want to learn about. You're welcome, brother. It's called One Setup for Life. It's in this chat. You can go ahead and follow it there. Close all position by one. No. I don't know about this layering, brother, but I know the right way to do pyramiding, and it's that you can pyramid at every FVG, every order block, every midpoint of a wick. So long you're in discount. As soon as you come in premium, you should not be adding into your position, right? Because why? Let's say you're shorting here. You shorted here, right? You added another short here on this FVG. Your average entry was here. Let's say your average entry was here. Now your average entry is here. Midpoint of from where you entered and here. So a little retracement up will now put you in extreme drawdown. You profit. You're $1,000 up in profit. You suddenly decided to add another contract here. This small retracement here would have put you in like 2K this drawdown, right? So how would you when was the last time you pyramid, for example? I don't know. Let's say from this here to here. Anywhere here is the last chance you have to add to your position. You entered here, you went down, price went up. This is the last time you had a chance to enter another position, including here. Why this point is allowed? We in the discount because actually the midpoint from the discount, we break the discount into two parts, right? The upper quadrant is allowed. Anything below the 50% of this quadrant is not allowed to trade. Notice how this is the last time the algorithm was allowed to enter another pyramiding entry. It was right there. You can see it here. So we have the premium. You can enter anywhere you want, but in a discount, only the upper quadrant. You're the last chance you have to enter another position, right? After that, your drawdown will become so big. So if you enter anywhere here, this retracement back here, it wasn't to stop you up, but it's going to go back down to your target. Would have put you in like minus 2K in this in drawdown. Whereas here, I entered here. I entered another one here. Where's my average entry? It was here, and I entered here again. So now it's in the middle. So it's somewhere around here. Now my average entry is here, and we are very way away from the price, right? Very away from it. So I won't be in drawdown anymore, right? It's all good from there. It's all Gucci. Hell yeah, it's 175. Yeah, buddy. I don't have access to it. How do you say? Please sign up to LuxAlgo, and you will get it. Call me daddy. This guy. Adriana, welcome. Manso, welcome. Milo, Pavel, Rambo, Savi, Spondis, Singh, King, Tirox, Trader Pro, Trading It Easy, Vatka, Vegeta. Excuse my language, I don't know how to pronounce you guys' names. Both creator, nice. Ziggy, Victor, and Mamba. Salut. Great trade. Nice. You made money on that, right? I knew someone were going to take a live trade, so that's why I'm not going to do it again. But it's the important thing was to not just to take a trade in front of you. I can do that anytime. Like even if it gets stopped out, it's just learning process. But I want you guys to recognize how hard it was to take this trade and how easy it was in the morning. In the morning, it took 10 minutes to get maximum of the all maximum targets. But this last trade I took almost like 30 minutes of sweating, of people like, it's gonna get stuffed up, it's gonna go back up. You just fluctuate, it just annoys you. You feel like you're just gonna break the computer, right? Nice gratitude, nice. Love it. So guys, it's been 2 hours without my shisha. Any questions? What was your thought process behind the morning trade? Sorry if you can repeat quickly. Brother, I explained I think like 5 times. I'm happy to do it again, but like my throat is a bit high. But I think Spondy would be recording this, or someone else would be recording this. I hope so. Or Sing, I think. And we will post it on here or maybe on YouTube, so you can go back and refer back to it. All right. But it's just a setup, right? Sweep, chosh, FEG, entry. Anything else is just to manage your risk. So my stop loss, I don't want to put it at the highs because I'm risking too much. I'll put it in the middle of the wick, middle of the order block. Boom. I just saved myself a couple $100. And if I get stopped out, it's not going to be a stop rate. I promise you, it's not going to be a stop rate and then continues without you. It's going to change direction. Because we're using algorithmic reference points. And if the algorithm is not respecting its own, then there's something wrong. Then there's going to be something really big wrong in the market, and it doesn't do that, right? If it stops you out, it means that the market is ready to go down. And I took a trade. I went live with you guys before, and I told you we didn't take the trade on it, but I didn't press the execute button. But I remember telling you guys here it's going to go now down. We were long, and now it's going to go down. Take those lows, and he just took it instantly, right? Because it was primed to do so before you even opened the chart. It was already programmed to do so. But yeah, you will have the opportunity to open or play back the video at a later instance, probably, hopefully, if someone recorded it. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry. All right, brothers and sisters, I'm out, and hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned anything. It was my first time trading in front of you guys, but it was one of the hardest trades. We did hit TP because we stayed patient. We had conviction. We trusted the process. We recognized that it's a hard market. What I mean by hard market is that right now is not the right time to take the trade. But we did take it anyway. And it was good example, live example, visualization for you guys to comprehend and take it, process it, that we were in a wrong time to trade. But we still held on to it and we did get paid for it. So great. We want you to teach us frequency. That was great. You're welcome. Master Toilet, always love your name. You're welcome. You can skip. Much love, guys. Thank you, gratitude, love it. Anta, you too, Hazard. Synoption. Alright, guys. Tylona. You're welcome. You're always most welcome. Gavin. Alright, guys. Peace.